everybody! I'm here today with a driving lesson on turning right and left on a hill. If you are driving on a hill, whether it is uphill or downhill, and you want to make a turn, whether it is a right turn or a left turn, this is the video for you. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do, and I'm going to explain it and demonstrate it. So we're going to start off with the explanation. There are basically 4 things that you have to do. Number 1 is you have to do your safety things, your safety checks. So you want to signal, check your rear view mirror, check your side mirror on the side that you're turning towards, and then check your side blind spot. If I was turning right, that would be right side mirror, right side blind spot. If I was turning left, left side mirror, left side blind spot. So basically signal, rear view mirror, side blind spot. That's number 1. Number 2, you want to adjust your lean. If you are driving uphill, you want to lean a little bit forward because going uphill is going to be sending you backwards. So you want to counteract that by leaning a bit forward. It'll give you a better view. If you're driving downhill, lean a little bit backwards. The third factor is you want to adjust your acceleration or braking. If you are driving uphill, you want to accelerate more than usual. If you are driving downhill, you want to brake more than usual. And that's because if you're going uphill, you want more acceleration to make up for that gravity. If you're going downhill, you want more braking to make up for that gravity. Last but not least, number 4, the fourth thing is you want to adjust your steering. If you're going downhill, you got to steer harder. If you're going uphill, you got to steer a little bit lighter, and that's to avoid oversteering and understeering. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to head to a hill over here, and we are going to make a few turns on that hill. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to get to the hill. I'm going to start off by making a right-hand turn on the hill. Now you'll notice I'm going to do everything that I explained, okay? I'm going to try and explain it again as I'm doing it. So I'm going on the hill now, and there's a right turn up ahead. I'm going to do this nice and early so I can explain everything, and I'm sort of driving a little bit slowly so I have enough time to explain. I'm going to signal right, then I'm going to check my rear view mirror, my right side mirror, my right blind spot. Now I'm going uphill, so I'm adjusting my lean by leaning forward just a little bit. Now I'm also going to be adjusting my acceleration by accelerating a bit more than usual, okay? And then I'm just going to make the turn as I explain it right now, just like that. And then I'm also going to be adjusting my steering. Because I was going uphill, I was able to steer a little bit more lightly than usual, okay? Very simple and straightforward. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to turn right onto the hill. I'm going to turn around, and then I'm going to explain the same thing but going downhill. We're going to make a left going downhill. So I'm kind of doing the opposite. I made a right going uphill, left going downhill. We're good to go. Let's just do a little turn here, make sure I don't hit that vehicle. Yep, we're good to go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get onto the street. I'm going to make a left going downhill right here. So signal left, rear view mirror, left side mirror, left blind spot. I'm leaning forward just a little bit. Sorry about that. You know what? I need to make this turn. That was way too quick. I couldn't explain everything. I'll explain what I would do, and then I'll do it again. Sorry about that. So as I'm making a left going downhill, I did my safety checks, okay? Then I'm going to lean backwards, not forwards. And as I lean forward, I was like, wow, this is really weird. I'm going to lean backwards because when you're going downhill, it's kind of making you lean forward with the gravity. I'm going to lean backwards, okay? Then I'm also going to be adjusting my acceleration or braking. I'm going to brake a little bit harder or accelerate it just a little bit less to counteract that gravity force of going downhill. And I'm going to steer a bit harder because when you're making a turn going downhill, you got more gravity working against you, so you're going to have to steer harder. So I'll just do that one more time, but I won't explain everything because I already explained it, and there's just not enough time on the street to fully explain everything. So as I go over here, we're going to once again pull the U-turn, okay, just like that. Pull the U-turn, and now I'm going to make the left going downhill. I'm just going to wait for this car to pass so I can go and make that left, hopefully without having to stop. Because if you got to stop, you know, it changes everything up a little bit. So as I come here, we are going to be making the left, doing all of my safety checks, adjusting my lean, adjusting my braking a little bit harder, and then obviously steering a little bit harder than usual. So basically, when you make a right or a left-hand turn going uphill or downhill, you have to just make a few adjustments. Your safety checks are going to be just as regular as if you were driving normally. And I'll make one more turn. I'll drive downhill and I'm going to make a right turn, but there is a stop sign. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. As I approach the stop sign over here, I'm going to do my safety checks, my signal, you know, do all of that fun stuff. And I'm doing it a little bit early so I can explain it. I'm leaning a bit back because I'm going downhill, so I'm leaning back. Now, because I have a stop sign, I don't have to worry as much about adjusting my steering or my acceleration or my braking, other than the fact that it's a little bit of a downhill here, so I just have to accelerate a little bit less than usual. But my steering, because I was at a stop, is not really changed at all for the most part. But that's basically it. When you are turning on a hill, making a right or left turn on a hill, you just have to make a few little adjustments, okay? Basically, you're still doing your safety checks. That's number one, your signal, your mirrors, your blind spot. Then you're also going to adjust, number two is adjust your lean to counteract the gravity. If you're driving uphill, lean forward. If you're driving downhill, lean backwards. You just want to do the opposite of what gravity's making you do. Number three is adjust your acceleration or braking. You know, if the hill is making you go faster, you want to brake more. If the hill is slowing you down, you want to accelerate more. You're counteracting it, okay? Very simple. You're going against what it's making you do. And the fourth thing is you want to adjust your steering. Going downhill, you know, means that you're going to be, gravity's working against you, so you have to steer harder to make up for that gravity working against you. And when you're going uphill, you got to steer a little bit more lightly. It's just a rule of thumb. And that's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.